Well, there it is, guys. Here's how to bring your paint back to life for like 20 bucks. This bottle of the compound was about $12. The package of microfiber and cloth or cotton terry pads was about, I don't know, like $5. So for like 20 bucks, I brought this fender back to life from looking white, oxidized, and faded to looking pretty fresh, honestly. Like I said, even I'm impressed myself. Today's gonna be a really simple video. I've got this Honda CR-V with the old oxidized and faded paint job. It's really dry to the touch, really oxidized, like I said. And I'm gonna try and bring it back to life with just using some Meguiars Ultimate Compound and a cotton terry cloth. I'm just gonna do a small little area, just, you know, this is kind of just an experiment. And I might get this little curve right here because you can really see it in the sunlight. And if it does work out, you should be able to see a difference. So I'm just gonna work on a small little area here and see if I can bring this back to life. So I'm going to hit it one more time with a microfiber pad because these cotton pads are a little bit coarser for like heavier oxidation. So this microfiber pad is kind of like, you know, for polishing, but I'm not going to use a polish. I'm just going to go ahead and keep using the Meguiars compound. I'm going to hit it one more time and then clean it off and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean it off to get a good comparison from the polished area to the areas around it. So the results are pretty amazing. This is a faded, oxidized, dry to the touch paint, and as I come over here to the small area that I polished, look at the difference. That's insane. It looks amazing. It's slick. You can hear it. This was like I'm rubbing sandpaper. This was nice. So if I went over the entire fender using this method, I could basically make it look like a pretty fresh paint job. That's actually really amazing. Like, I wasn't expecting results this good. Look at that. Dang. I'm gonna go ahead and extend it a little further this way and just do little patches at a time, and maybe I could do the entire fender. So I started off like right here, and I did about the same size this way, and this isn't like, it's not a trick. It's actually producing these results. It's insane. Just from how rough and oxidized and faded to so shiny. Look at that. That's awesome. It makes me want to do the entire fender, like seriously. This is 100% by hand. I'm not using a machine or any sort of buffer. Using a buffer would be like 100 times faster. But you know, I'm just outside right now. I actually don't have a buffer. I need to get one. Because if I plan on doing this to the entire car, this is making me want to buff the entire car. If I can get these results, I might just go and buy a buffer, speed up this process, and buff the entire car. I was thinking about painting this car, the CR-V, but with how it's coming out, I don't think I'll have to. You know, it's funny because I started this video thinking I was just gonna do like a little patch, you know, just to experiment, see if it actually does anything, and it's actually coming out so good. I'm here buffing the entire fender by hand. This is gonna make me want to go out and buy a buffer from like maybe Harbor Freight or something like that. And I seriously want to buff the entire car now. I did not think that this shine was hiding underneath all this oxidation. Pretty much blowing my mind. I'm just about done. I'm just going over it with the microfiber, the finer of the two cloths, and I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off with some water. You don't want this compound to get on the trim and the plastics. It'll stain. It's really bad about staining if you let it dry too long and set up. Kind of just eats into the plastic. It'll just freaking stay there forever. So right now I'm just kind of washing off that film of compound, because it'll dry up and leave like this crust on there. I'm not like a detailing expert, you know, I honestly don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going with what I know. But if you have any tips or suggestions, just comment below. Let me know how you would do it, or what's a better way to do it for the people watching this video. Well, there it is, guys. Here's how to bring your paint back to life for like 20 bucks. This bottle of the compound was about $12. The package of microfiber and cloth or cotton terry pads was about, I don't know, like $5. So for like 20 bucks, I brought this fender back to life, from looking white, oxidized, and faded to looking pretty fresh, honestly. Like I said, even I'm impressed myself. I can't believe it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps. And comment below if you have any questions, or if you want your video featured, shoot me it on Facebook or Instagram, something like that. I'll feature it on my channel. But thanks for watching. See you next one. I'm gonna neutral slam it.
The fuck? You still fix that?
Oh, bullshit to that too, huh? Episode 2 of the fuck, what's the title? Hold on.